Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about how we get the right information. Okay, so here's where we're trading at right now today is this candle. This is the weekly chart, so let's start with this and let's get our frame of reference point. This green candle right here, this wick, gave everything to the right. Okay, so I'm going to use that right off the bat. That's our first piece of information right there. Okay, as we zoom in a little further here, we can see this candle closed below. Okay, and then this one gained back. So as we zoom in closer, all right, let's take a look at yesterday. Okay, so yesterday here's what yesterday did. Okay, this was yesterday's candles. Okay, so I started here. I used this candle as a frame of reference point. Okay, so, oh wait, shit, okay. I use this candle right here as a frame of reference point. Okay, so let's put this line here. Okay. Okay, so I saw this happening, right? This happened, it gained up, okay? It slipped a little bit, okay? But then it popped, okay? And then it dropped. And then this is where things got real, right? I saw this drop, right? And then this made a new low. Then it started to come back, right? I knew it was going to pop here because it didn't go below, right? It closed above. Okay, so this is it tested and then it popped again. So, but here, since the second time it popped, I knew for a fact that it wasn't going to go through and it wasn't going to make a new high because this candle here, the seller pressure was too high and it closed so far below. I knew it was going to come back up. So what I did was I waited for it to come back up and to try and test it again and try and close above it again. So I came down to the lower time frame and here I watched it and I waited for this candle. And that's where I took my short because that's where I knew that it wasn't going to clear this red line again because this was the second time it was trying to go through. And it already tried to go through once before earlier. So I knew for a fact that it wasn't going to go through. So that's why I took the short here. And look what happened. It dumped. It tanked. Okay. So now here we're going to go to the lower time frame. Okay. And here's what we're looking at now. Okay. So this is the candle that I'm going to use for reference right now because this is where we're trading. Okay. And this is what just happened. Okay. This candle just dumped. Okay. So here we go. But it gained back. All the buying pressure gained it back. So I'm going to use this candle because this is the candle that gave everything to the high. Okay? So this is the candle we have to close through on the next candle close. If it doesn't close below this candle or this red line right here with the next candle because it just tested this all the way down here, then it's not going to and it's going to go up. And then this is where we're going to buy right here. Okay, so if we go back down here, and the reason I know this is because if we go back to the 1 hour time frame, we see it didn't close below. Didn't close below. Tested, tested. Okay, now I know it's going to change again right here. It's going to drop again right here because this candle is not making a new high. So this could be the bend that we're talking about. This is the bend in the trend. You always wait for the bend in the trend. This is the bend in the trend right here. This was the bend because it came up and it tested. We can even back it out further. Look, tested, went back down, tried to test again, and boom, dumped. All right, and see where it's happening now. See, this is the candle that gave everything to the high. So that's the candle that we need to break. That's the next major significant support. That's the candle we need to break on the next candle that opens because we just tested. Now we need to close below. If it doesn't close below, it's not going any lower. And then we can start building long positions because we know that it's going to start moving up again. And if you even back it out further, there's a giant wedge happening here, so we know that momentum's getting ready to go up as well just because of this. Right here. Boom. So, therefore, when this comes back down now, there is no reason that you should be losing money, because the next time that you see one of these candles, that's when you take your long. And then you set your stops below the wicks. So the next time this comes back down, that's it. That will tell you what's going to happen with the currency. So, and then your next support's going to be up, or your next resistance is going to be up here. Because this is what, well, this is what, yeah, this is what gave everything. Would imagine there's going to be a new, but that's for a different video. Alright, later on.